What, honey? Say hi. Hi. Oh. Hi, guys. So, I've been trying to make a video for the last, half hour, but Miss Abigail is grumpy. So, I'll just make a video with her. This is my granddaughter, Abby. Anyway, so, I kind of wanted to talk to everybody about what I think. So most of you know me from like 3.5 years ago when I was kind of floundering around trying to figure out what this trick, what about trick, what. And so in the last year, I really discovered that I was still ADHD. I've always said, oh, I'm ADD, and didn't really know what that meant. And now I kind of do. Not kind of, I really do. So, I think, in my medically sound pseudo-psychology doctorate, that my ADHD is what triggered my trick. That's just my theory. And it really has been an eye-opener. So I started taking Ritalin, well, a generic form of Ritalin, in January. I took it before that, and it really helped kind of level me out. Oh, I was singing. But it was, I was told to only take it when I needed it. So I was only taking it like once, like on a test day or something like that. And I noticed it did help bring me down to a, like, not everything processing all at one time feeling. I called it bringing me out of the white noise, because I always just felt like I was this impending, pushing, perpetual toward the next project I had for the day. So anyway, for the longest time, I just took that when I needed it, and I didn't realize the benefit I was missing out on. So I didn't ever connect it with the trick this last year. So in January, I started taking, I went to a therapist, and I was talking about things, and it was just like, and we got to talking about, and she's an ADHD specialist. And I was telling her, and she's like, so you're not taking it every day? I'm like, no, I take it when I need it. And she goes, don't you like to feel level every day? I mean, what about dealings with people and your anxiety and everything else? And I was just like, well, no, I really haven't taken it every day. So I started taking it every day as of like January 10th. And I have to tell you, I shaved January 14th. I have not had one impulse. Go over there. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Oh, get the bird. Sorry. I haven't had one impulse to pull. And some of the other things have, like, just 1 second. Come on, let's go see Barney. Oh, sorry. Well, at least you got to see my body update. So yeah, where was I? I was talking about me. I shaved January 14th. And that was right about the time I started taking the generic form of Ritalin every day. And I have to say, it's life-changing. Like, I went from really struggling with math to A student. Not being able to focus, feeling like that squirrel moment all day long, or that always, like, I'm forgetting something. I always like felt like I was always forgetting something all day long. And this push to do all day long. So, I mean, that is the short of the really long story that I won't go into. But I thank God that I wound up where I was 3 years ago. I wound up falling into school and falling into people. I've said it before, but now I really do mean it. Like, I have a passion behind there. So, to finally feel like I'm growing up at 40 feels really good. Like, I don't ever want to be that grown up. Like, I met a lady the other day, she's 45, and I was talking to her, and she's like, yeah, I'm never going to understand computers. I never want to be that person. I never want to stop evolving and changing and believing that I can do anything. I can go anywhere and do anything, and age really isn't relevant to me. I mean, hopefully. So, I attempted to quit smoking last year around, moving on, fast forwarding again. I attempted to quit smoking last year, right about this time, April, and then May, June. And I only made it to almost 3 months, and then all hell broke loose. Like, my whole life was just upside down up until about January, when I started taking my medication religiously. So I quit smoking February 14th. That was my Valentine's Day gift to myself. Is that right? February? No, I got this backwards. I stopped smoking January 14th, and I shaved my head February 14th. There we go. I've been smoke-free for 4 months. Not to say that that's not hard, because it was freaking hard. Right about the 3-month mark, I had a really bad, like, man, I would really love a smoke. But it wasn't horrible. I've had 3 asthma attacks. I pray to the Lord that it's not emphysema or some other messed up thing that I would have gotten from smoking. So 3 asthma attacks, and I feel so much better. But as you saw when I got up, I've put on about 40 pounds in the last year. So, smoking's under control. I don't have those huge, horrible urges to where I'm like stuffing my face all day, every day. And that feels kind of nice, because for a while there I was just like, really? They're going to have to put me on a desert island. So, today is my 4 month, and I'm so proud of myself. So that's it. That's my breakthrough. I've met a lot of tricksters that are ADD. A lot of us. And I really do, and it probably is documented somewhere. But I don't know if it's documented in this instance. Like, Trick might be, she's crying. Just a minute. Trick might be, no, for me, Trick is a secondary of ADHD. You know how we zone out, and we're like, and we zone out, and we're gone. We got our hands in our hair, we're gone. Like, I don't even know where I go or what I'm doing. I can't even remember the TV show I was watching when I'm zoned out. It's the same thing that kids do, because at first I was like, well, I'm not ADD. My son's not ADD because he can watch a show. Because that's our squirrel. That's, for me, Trick is my squirrel. It's my attention grabber. It was my pause from the madness of, and for my son too, he'll be like, boom, something grab his attention on TV and just be in it. So when I would trick out, that was my pause. That was my, whatever my ADD thing is. I can honestly tell you, I have not had when I started the medication on the 14th, I have not had one. I really gotta think here. I don't want to be lying to you. Since the minute I started the medication, every day I have not had an urge to pull at all. I haven't even had to do my famous hands down, hands down. Now, the day I shaved, I was going freaking berserk. Just insane. Like, I couldn't, I needed something and food. So, yeah, once I started the Ritalin or whatever it's called, and I only take 60 milligrams a day. I take it in the morning. It works for me. I don't know. I'm telling you. So maybe if yours is ADD derived, there's a simple test. In fact, your doctor has it at their office. They usually give it to children when they suspect it in school. You take this same little test. Do you find it hard to concentrate in a setting? Are you able to sit still? Does something have to move even when you're act like you're paying attention? Like for me, it's the gum or the fidgeting or doing something and just messing with something all the time. Do you easily get distracted? Do you always have your foot in your mouth? And yeah, I was off the charts. But go figure, I was diagnosed with it at 2 years old. Most people are diagnosed in kindergarten. So, on with that. Things are getting better. Now I have to work on the weight. Now this is growth since February 14th. I have had one haircut because when I shaved it bald, I had all these spots that were different growth levels. So I just had it trimmed up a little bit. So for those of you who have asked me, why does it look so full? Because I have one lady, she said some really nice things, and I just have not gotten back to her, and I'm horrible at it. I'm better at addressing things in my video. This is all me. So, but what people need to remember, and especially the younger tricksters, at some point, your hair is not going to come back. And if you keep pulling, your hair's not going to come back. And it's going to turn gray. And it's not going to go back. So if that helps anybody think about or try to find a behavior modification, good. Because I'm probably going on 34 years of pulling. Let's see. Ish. 32 years. And this is what happens. Now I'm hoping at 6 months, because your hair supposedly is in this 6-month growing cycle, that some of this will grow back. I can't see what that looks like, but you guys can. I dye my hair, and I use this phenomenal spray, and I love it. It's the only thing that I've found that really helps hide it. And when my hair is long, it's just a godsend. Like you can't even tell that I'm bald. I've never tried extensions. I've seen people that they look fabulous. I mean, it's this stuff. It's called Streak and Tips Temporary Highlight Spray Color, and mine comes in this dark brown color here. It comes in an aerosol spray, and one of mine are shooting like every which way, which kind of pisses me off. I spent all this money. They're $5.99, and they're at the here in Idaho. It's Sally's Beauty Supply, but I'm gonna guess you can get this at any beauty supply place. It's in the temporary or color aisle, like hair color aisle. Just tell them you want to spray in almost like a spray paint, and it's the bomb. Okay, so I'm not gonna look in the mirror because I can't see. It definitely has like a hair color, hairspray smell. And it does leave color on your fingers. It will get on your pillow at night. But after it dries, it's like paint. I can't see the camera. So, I'm going to do it again here in a second because I can't see. This stuff is the bomb. But unfortunately I'm out. But, so you can see, I can't tell. Where is it? There. If I had more, it would completely cover the bulb. I have this one, but it's shooting everywhere. Look at that. Ghetto. I need to go to the salad. See, it's all over. It's spraying all over my desk. It's junk. Anyway. Not a very good demo today, but just so you see, because I do have those people that ask me, so you can still see some shiny. That's because my cans are almost empty. But you do see that it's almost all covered up. So, there you have it, my secret. And I've used this for 2 years, and I use it every day when I wear my hair down, or when I want, you know, when I want to cover up that bald spot, which is anytime I go out. So, that is my secret. I did try some other stuff they have at Sally's. It's like this powder shaken, and then you spray it with this something, and it grows this false hair, but it's crap. I mean, it literally falls out. This, you could pretty much swim with this. And when you wash it out, like, you have to scrub it out. So it's kind of like bald or a little bit of a mess, but I do mean a little bit of a mess. You know, no one's going to know that you have it on, period. If I can wear it with short hair, you can wear it with long hair, and nobody. So when you pull your hair up into that bun to hide the bald, just spray it and it looks fantastic. Nobody can see the streaks. So that's my secret. I do have thick hair except for that big, huge golf size thin spot on my head. That is never coming back. Although hair has a cycle of 6 months or a year, and maybe when I hit, because I pulled it out, with it, it's in its cycle, maybe it's not done, so there's hope, but not much. Because even when I grew my hair out for 2 years, it didn't get real thick there. So if you're young, go get the therapy, go talk to somebody, and handle this, because it can be overcame. Just takes perseverance. Anyway, yeah, Biggest Loser didn't choose me. Darn it. I guess I'm on my own. But they're not like choosing until the end of May, so you never know. I could be on there. I would just love it. I can't even tell you how much I'd love it. I'm going to go race for the cure tomorrow, downtown Boise. And hang out with my kids this weekend. I have tests. Still in school. Anyway, everyone have a wonderful day, and I'm so glad that you took the time to watch my little tiny barb show. Bye.